My biggest time killer for me, I don't use other social medias. No Twitter, no Instagram, nothing else. No TikTok, no Facebook. I just use YouTube, and I most of the time use it excessively, dude. Hours on end I can watch YouTube videos every single day, and when you add it up, if I had worked that time, if I had read books in that time, that'd be better. So for the next 30 days, I will not be watching a single YouTube video. Let us go. So guys, the first day of no YouTube watching is over, 10:37. And I want to show you my screen time, dude. So this is my screen time. I hope you can see. It's 34 minutes. And as you can see, there's no YouTube. Most of it is on Chrome. Just a small percentage of it is on phone. The smallest percentage is on others. So no YouTube. So how was it to not watch any YouTube? Of course, I don't use any other social media also, but it was easy, dude. It was so easy, really. Like, I don't need to watch YouTube. Of course, there's some good stuff in it, but the negatives outweigh the benefits. So, it was an easy day and we crushed it. Let's go. And I feel much better because I did not watch any YouTube today, the first day. I don't feel drained as much because after watching YouTube videos, especially after the 1 hour mark, it's not good. So I feel much better, more energized, happier, and it's going awesome. You may ask if I accomplished more today by not watching any YouTube videos. To be honest, no. But I visited my friends, so if I had not, I would probably get some studying done. We will see tomorrow though how it will go. I'll be more focused and have more deep work without YouTube. Trust me. So today is the first day and it's the 18th of August, and let us mark it down. Yes! So guys, I'm done with the second day of this challenge. It went well. I was more focused. I was able to get some studying done, 2.5 hours of SAT study. And before I'd watch YouTube videos between my study breaks, but at this time I did not. I did some push-ups. I drank some water. No YouTube and no endless scrolling between breaks. I say 5 minute break, but it becomes 10 minute, 15 minute. So it was good. I was able to get some deep work done, as I told you. Oh yeah, baby. Let's see how tomorrow will go. Day 3 is completed. Let's go! Day 3, another easy day. So day 4 of no YouTube watching is over. The time is 7:51 p.m. Was it easy? It was easy. I don't really need it. I don't really need YouTube. It was a breeze for me. How do I feel? I feel fine. I think I feel better than I felt when I watch a lot of YouTube during the day. I know I waste my whole day. But did I accomplish more? Well, I studied for a little over an hour of SAT, but the problem is I woke up late, so I want to fix my sleeping schedule. I actually woke up at 2 p.m. That's why I accomplished less. Now let's look at my screen time. So this is my screen time. It's mostly on Chrome. I kinda did web browsing, searching random stuff, but at least there's no YouTube on it. So it was an easy day. No YouTube is an easy challenge. You can do it too. And since I stopped watching YouTube videos, I now feel less stressed, more calm, and at peace. You gotta try it. You will not regret it. I can guarantee you 100%.
Let's go!
So, the fifth day of no YouTube, it was a easy day without YouTube. I studied some, about 2 hours. I did get some distraction. I get distracted with web browsing now because there's no YouTube. I web browse, like search stuff on Google. And interestingly, when I was bored, I overdosed in Duolingo. So that is a very useful thing. I'm learning German at the moment. Yeah. It was easy. No YouTube is easy. The time is now 7:46 p.m. and this is today's screen time on my smartphone. Back then when I was watching YouTube, my screen time would be 2-3 hours. At least 1 hour improvement without watching YouTube. My screen time is 1 hour better, 1 hour less. 1 hour more in the real world. I feel fine. I don't feel great. I wish I did exercise and stuff, but I'll need to wake up early for the SAT exam, so I need to get my sleeping schedule in order and stuff like that. So day 5 is over. Let's go. See you on day 6. Peace. So guys, it is day 6 of no YouTube. I miss YouTube, but it's not essential. So another easy day without YouTube. So this is my screen time for today. Not bad. But you know guys, one thing to consider while doing this no YouTube watching challenge is know your purpose and just do it. When you don't have purpose like me, it won't go as well as it could have gone. So the time is now 5:54 p.m. August 23rd. No YouTube day 7. I'm tired, bro. It's now 9:02 p.m. and I just woke up from a 2-hour nap. Today I had an SAT exam and I woke up at 6 a.m. I only got 4 hours of sleep. My sleep schedule has been quite messed up lately, but this challenge is still going pretty good. It helps me fill my free time with good stuff like Duolingo. So we're coming to the end of the 8th day of no YouTube. The time is now 11:18 p.m. Wow, dude, look at my screen time. It's like record 17 minutes. That's nothing. If I had YouTube on this phone, guess what my screen time would be? 2-3 hours. But now it is so much less. Not even 1/10 of that. Today was a great day without YouTube. I went to the gym, I studied, and it was just mwah, unbelievably lovely. If I had YouTube on my phone, these stuff might have not happened. I was able to study 2 hours of SAT. I was able to spend around 2 to 3 hours in the gym, and I was able to drink a gallon of water today. So, today was beneficial. Today, the no YouTube watching challenge was in its prime. So that's that for today. See you on the next day. Bye. And dude, here's the interesting thing. I do not have a single thought about YouTube. I don't desire to watch YouTube now. Breaking the habit of watching YouTube is quite simple. You should also get a habit tracker or make your own habit tracker like I did and try it out. For 30 days, don't watch YouTube. And mark each day you do not watch YouTube off. If you're like, 30 days is a lot, challenge yourself to do it for only 7 days if that's the case. I promise you will reap the benefits. You will see how beneficial it is to quit watching YouTube if you have a YouTube addiction and if you have been watching hours of YouTube videos every single day. Then this challenge is for you. but you gotta focus. Today is the 25th of August, just to confirm. So guys, we're coming to the end of the 9th day of the no YouTube watching challenge, and it passed good. But today, I got distracted with something else other than YouTube. Let me show it to you. It's on my phone. So guys, this is my screen time for today. It is around 2 hours and 26 minutes. We can say that I spent all my time on Chrome, browsing, reading random articles, and I was just trying to distract myself from studying because studying felt hard for some reason. Studying something simple as SAT is hard for me. So, by the way, this is the time and date of today. Maybe I wasn't able to focus on my studies very well, even though I studied for 2 hours. It was not very focused. I was getting distracted. I was stressed for some reason. And I just wanted to avoid doing it for some reason. But I think the cause of that is sleeping less than I needed to. So the 9th day of no YouTube watching is coming to an end. That's my thoughts for today, and see you on the next one. Come on, let's go. So as you can see, today is the 26th of August. My dude, we're 1/3 way into this challenge. It's going great. Today was a good day. I spent about 1 hour on my phone. I browsed on Quora a little. I got 2 hours of studying done, SAT study. I played soccer. Better activities than YouTube, huh? You know, when I'm bored, I tend to browse the web on my phone, but that's nothing near as a time killer as YouTube is. I'll continue this challenge. Let's go YouTube free. So guys, the 11th day has come to an end. I studied over 2 hours, like almost 3 hours. I spent a little over an hour browsing. I spent 1.5 hours on Duolingo. I think this no YouTube challenge is quite beneficial. Oh yeah. Dude, we're coming to the end of another day without this addicting app called YouTube. Honestly, lately I haven't been craving to watch YouTube at all. Dude, we're simply crushing this challenge. But I spent almost 2 hours on my phone browsing and watched over an hour of TV. Still, I got my 2 hours of SAT study done. For me, YouTube is the ultimate distractor. But browsing on my phone and watching TV kills some time too. Let's go. The 13th day of this challenge is coming to an end. Yeah, I got a haircut. How does it look? So I studied only 18 minutes today, which is not much. But why? My haircut block of time is 3.5 hours coming and going, you know what I mean? Plus, I did some housework day. I moved some furniture. And this is my screen time. It's actually a lot, 2.5 hours. I use it for maps, for directions, and you know that Chrome time? Most of that time I spent on Chrome was looking what haircut I should get. Really. Not everybody has to be perfect, right? But I feel like not watching YouTube has become so natural that it has become an habit for me. We are simply crushing this challenge. Crush! So today is the 30th of August. So guys, the 14th day of no YouTube watching is over. Today was a wedding day, so I wasn't able to study. And I did not watch YouTube, obviously, except for opening YouTube for less than a minute to open a baby music for a baby. And I don't count that as watching YouTube. So this whole day was a wedding day, nothing much to talk about. Except that I did like 2 hours of Duolingo this night. It's like 2 a.m. now. At least we're not watching YouTube. No YouTube. Boom, boom. Yes. Wow. We are halfway done with this no YouTube watching challenge. Today, there's not much to say. I cannot comment much about my productivity level. Today, the whole day, I spent time with my relatives and my grandpa. I did not study a single minute. I woke up late, but I slept 10 hours. I woke up at 1:30 p.m. School is starting in a week. I don't know what to say. One thing I understand or I can take out of this challenge is no YouTube watching eliminates all that time I could waste on YouTube, but you fill it with something else. You need to know how to say no to things. But if something worth doing, then do it. Just because you stop watching YouTube, it does not mean you will be so productive and become so successful in life. You need to choose the right choices every single day. So that's about it for today. See you later and bye. So, guys, the 16th day of No YouTube Watching Challenge is over. Today was actually a good day. School is starting in 6 days, dude. I will need to wake up at 6, 7 a.m. during school. I woke up around 1:30 p.m. today, so still late. Even though I woke up late, I still got some good stuff accomplished, but I got my 2 hours of studying done, so that's good. Today I did something interesting. I played basketball for the first time after how many years in the sun. I played basketball for 1 whole hour. It was very nice. I did some home workout for 10 minutes, and I did a little bit over exaggeration on Duolingo again. Now I'm number 3 in the leaderboard. I spent 2 hours and 15 minutes on Duolingo today, dude. Unbelievable. The state I'm in now is so much better than the state I would have been if I had been watching YouTube all day. Those days are so awful. Like, I waste a whole day, or at least so many hours that I was like, all these things I consumed, if I just consumed 1 minute of that video and applied it for the rest of the day, that would be more beneficial than consuming all those content and not taking a single action. You know, sometimes I watch self-improvement videos, and that's what I'm talking about. So that's that for today, guys, and see you in the next one. Bye. Peace. So, guys, day 17 is completed. I woke up late today too. I almost woke up at 1 p.m. Unfortunately, before starting my studies, I scrolled on Quora for almost 2 hours. But at least I got my 2 hours of SAT studying done. Dude, I was on Quora for 3 whole hours today. What in the world, dude? And I spent 1.5 hours on Duolingo. Yes! Let's go! The 3rd of September. Bye bye. 18th day of no YouTube watching is over. There's not much to say about today other than I woke up not too late, around 10, 11 a.m. I usually wake up at 1 p.m. Most of the day was seeing a college campus. The college I went to was this one. Going there, coming back, and traveling, seeing the college and stuff, it took like 6, 7 hours. And then I ate out, and then I shopped at the mall today. Today was a chill day, and obviously I did not watch YouTube, and it was easy. I did not have a single thought about YouTube, dude. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's go. Boom. It is now 2:05 a.m. The 19th day of no YouTube watching is over. I'm tired. Today I woke up, technically yesterday, I woke up at 1 p.m. late as usual. Even though school starts in only 3 days, my dude. How am I gonna sleep at 10 p.m.? I sleep way past midnight. Way past midnight, dude. I need to get back on schedule. I got my 2 to 3 hours of SAT studying done. Again, I failed today on getting distracted on Quora and browsing Quora, usually, most of the time. I spent 3 hours just sitting there scrolling on Quora, random stuff, memes, useful articles, but usually unnecessary things, just to procrastinate and avoid my work. I spent about 45 minutes on Duolingo. That is good. That's about for today. I did not exercise, and without exercising, I don't feel as good. So that's all that I can say. Bye. Wow, we are two-thirds into this challenge. Day 20 has passed by swiftly and easily. The time is now 12:47. AM is past midnight. I did 5 clean pomodoros of studying. Each pomodoro was 25 minutes. Again, I scrolled on Quora for 1 hour and 45 minutes. Not little, but still, that's better than yesterday's 3 whole hours. But I figured out a way to stop scrolling and get back to work. I simply put my phone under the sofa, and it takes great effort to take the phone out of it. I think you should try it too if you struggle with that issue. I can guarantee it will help. And I watched TV for 1 hour and 45 minutes. All around, it was a good day. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Oh, you're here? Hello, how are you, my friend? Here's my Kindle. So, day 21 is over. The time is now 11:22 p.m. It's the 7th of September 2024. Today's screen time is only 22 minutes. I don't even know what I spent it on. 22 minutes on Chrome, which is awesome, great, and perfect. Let's go. I haven't ever really needed to watch YouTube so far on this challenge. Today I woke up at noon. I worked at my dad's shop, which took half of the day, around 5, 6, 7 hours. I studied for 900 whole seconds. Not much, I know, but that's something. Dude, school is starting in 33 hours. My summer holiday is coming to an end. The 22nd day of no YouTube is about to end. It's only 7:21 p.m., but school is starting tomorrow, so I'll go to bed soon. I'm shifting my schedule rapidly. My 3-month summer holiday is coming to an end. School is starting tomorrow. I hate it, but what can you do sometimes? Here is today's screen time. It is 1 hour and 29 minutes. I spend half of it on Chrome, half of it on WhatsApp. The good thing is, again, I got my 5 Pomodoros done for today. Yes. Today, I had hard time resisting watching YouTube for a short moment. My dad had opened the YouTube video and I think he wanted me to watch it, but I resisted the temptation and I turned my eyes the other direction. That was hard, my dude. Do you think we should be allowed to watch a YouTube video from someone else's device? Let's say our friend is showing us a video. Comment below. Let's go. So guys, the 23rd day of no YouTube watching is almost about to end. The time is now 10:47 p.m. It is the 9th of September. This is my screen time for today. You know, you see that Chrome, that's a huge part of that pie slice. That's where I scrolled through Quora, wasting my life away. Wasting my life away. It's easy to get different addictions when you quit one addiction. I quit watching YouTube. I got addicted to Quora. But still, it should not be as addicting as YouTube. So video format is like high dopamine. So guys, school started here, the first day at school. For that reason, I did not study much. I studied, I don't know how long, maybe an hour of SAT. That's that for today. And from now on, I will be having a consistent schedule, a sleeping schedule, a wake up schedule, a work schedule, and I will have much more clarity in my life as school started. Let's do this. My boy, I'm tired. But we're still continuing this challenge of not watching YouTube. The time is almost 11 p.m. It is the 10th of September. We are about to complete the 24th day of no YouTube watching. Now let's look at my screen time. So this is my screen time for today, and it's a little bit interesting. I spent some time on Chrome, some time on WhatsApp. What was I doing on there? I guess I was looking at the class program over and over and over. I was on my phone, but 52 minutes is not much. So I think 52 minutes is not much, and it's a good screen time for today. The less you're on screen, the better. So how would I rate my productivity level on a scale from 1 to 5? I'd rate my productivity level at 2 out of 5. It was not really good. I studied a little bit at school, but not much. It's hard to study at school. Yeah. During summer, it was easier to study. Even though I was studying just 2 hours, that was like 2 hours of deep studying, like just pure focus, no distraction. And since school is so long and it's far, it takes my whole day. I don't have much time left. Good night. September 11. Today's screen time is like that. Not bad. 9:09 p.m. So, the 25th day of no YouTube watching is about to end. To be honest, I did not study so much. I did not study much at school. It's like I almost never stay at home, so maybe I stayed for half an hour, 1 hour, I don't know. There's nothing much to say about today. I just have to say, I gotta focus, and I get distracted at school. So guys, the 26th day of no YouTube watching is over. The time is now 10:24 p.m. It is the 12th of September. Today was same as yesterday, so there's not much to say other than I did not watch YouTube. And I'm starting to wonder if this challenge even benefits me at all. But it probably does, because if I had YouTube, if I was allowed to watch YouTube, I would eat into my sleep schedule, my day schedule. I will not be able to do anything, because if I watched a few hours of YouTube a day, the time I already don't think I have much will be gone. Well, the 27th day of no YouTube watching is almost over. There's only 3 days left on this challenge. I don't know if I'll continue this challenge. I just might. We shall see. But here's the time, 11:22 p.m., the 13th of September. And here is my screen time. I spent most of the time on Chrome, scrolling on Quora. When I think about it, instead of scrolling on Quora, let's say, or using my phone in that time, I could have read or I could exercise actually, because I don't exercise any because school started and I can't find time to exercise. So I actually have time. I choose to spend my time how I want to. Limiting screen time is crucial, I think. I'm tired, dude. So, guys, the 28th day of no YouTube watching is about to end. There's only 2 days left until this challenge finishes. It passed by very quickly, so when you do some small good thing every single day, it adds up quickly and it benefits you greatly. The time is now 10:28 p.m. It is the 14th of September, and this is how my screen time looks like for today. I spent most of my time on Chrome as usual, scrolling on Quora. 1.5 hours is not too bad actually. I think I should not surpass this time limit on my phone. I feel good. I'm not stressed at all at the moment. So not using YouTube is quite beneficial, my dude. Since today is a weekend, I could have been scrolling on YouTube for hours and hours because there's always something that will interest me. And I can watch long videos or just scroll on shorts. Thank goodness I'm still continuing this challenge. Let's go! We are coming to the end of the 29th day of this no YouTube watching challenge. Wow. Only 1 day left till this challenge ends. The time is now 11:37 p.m. It is the 15th of September. This is my screen time for today. Today, actually, I did not scroll on Quora or waste my time on my phone. I just use it for necessities, like Google Maps when I was going from one place to another. I got my 2 hours of studying done today, and I feel good for that. I did good studying done today. No pain, no gain,